Yo, what up squad, it's your boy Aqua Gaming back here with another one, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to conquer PvE. Now, I just wanted to say two things before we get into today's video. One, use code Aqua if you guys haven't already wrote that down. It's capital AQUA for my creator code. And the second thing I wanted to say was thank you guys so fucking much for 1,000 subscribers. I've been grinding my ass off. You guys really just don't understand how much this means to me. But with that being said, guys, let's get right into this video. Now, one of the main things that you guys actually want to focus on when you're trying to conquer PvE is your main character stats, basic stuff up, like your critical damage, your critical hit, your resistance, all that good stuff, weakness damage, all of those you want to get up. The main things for PvE, though, is you really want to get your fester damage up, your health, your armor. Those are the main ones just because you want to be able to survive. Now, I do recommend a good critical hit percentage just because you guys want to be able to actually hit your critical damage shots, and I recommend a good damage number. And what would a good damage number be? I'd possibly say a good damage number is around roughly 1,200 damage to 2,000 damage. If you're anywhere underneath that, then you're going to have very difficult times in Astral Towers and PvE alone, just because you won't be getting as much damage as everybody else. Now, the next thing, very simple, is just to go to the second tab and just see what you're missing out on, and roughly just go down the list and try to get everything up to A, possibly S. That's obviously the best outcome, but at least try to get it to B or A. The third thing I got for you guys is running this minigun. This is the best heavy weapon that you can use for PvE for the most damage. So if you're one of those people that really love coming on top of the leaderboards and just outdoing everybody, then I would definitely recommend putting the minigun inside of your gameplay. And trust me, you guys will not regret this. You guys will be getting so much damage in PvE. Just make sure that you guys at least have one or two people that are still healing on your team, obviously, just so you guys don't just die because you guys are all using miniguns. And then rather than that, everyone else should be using miniguns, because then you guys can do a shit ton of damage inside of Astral Towers and whatever else PvE that you guys want to play. The fourth step is one of the most important steps. This is where you're going to polish your weapons. This is where you're going to also modify your stats. And then thirdly, this is where you're going to upgrade your attachments. Doing everything I just stated, it's going to bring up your HP, it's going to bring up your armor, and then for your guns, it's going to help you with your critical hit, your weakness damage, your damage, critical damage. So there's a lot that you guys are going to be gaining from this. Now, the fifth step is just going over here and getting your guys self a skill chip. If you guys get a skill chip for your main weapon, your armor, and your heavy weapon, then you guys will be very successful in PvE. I'm trying to focus on getting the Vanguard for my main weapon, which is the AK, and then for my second skill chip, I was going to go for the enabled mecha on my armor, and then for the third one, I was going to go for one of those critical hit skill chips, just so I can do more critical hit on top of my minigun and do a lot more damage, benefit my whole character inside of PvE, and help me conquer PvE as well. Now, one of the main things is the skills, depending on what type of skills that you guys actually run. For me, I really love the Molotovs. You guys hear me talking about them in my old videos. That's just my favorite type of grenade to run. Also, the homing grenade's really good. What you guys want to be running for turrets is the flame turret, just because it does so much damage. Now, one of these main skills you guys really need to focus on is going to these Baron's Hunter and the one right underneath it for armor. A lot of people sleep on these. I was sleeping on these at first just because I was like, I don't really need these because I was going to play PvP. Then I needed it for Astral. But yeah, level up your first one all the way maxed, and then level up the one underneath it, because that one does the damage, and then the one underneath it actually helps you take the damage and deflect armor and stuff like that. So make sure that you guys get those two. Those are main in PvE. Also, you guys want to get critical resistance, any type of resistance and skills, get those. Anything that has to do with damage and type of skills, get those as well. And one more thing, get the skill strength one too, just because those ones are going to boost your drones and your turrets during the gameplay. Now, the last things I'm about to just list off here, well, it's the level 90 new virtual link, the little drone that we have. You guys can level that up as well. You guys will get armor and attack. Make sure that you guys also level up your genes. Make sure that they're level 90 genes, just because that will help you get the purple stats needed if you guys have Synergy 3, and boost that damage stat and health stat as well. Now, the last thing is just upgrading this little PvE section of the new level 90 enhancements. And with all this information in the video, this should help you become more successful at PvE and help you conquer PvE. Now, if you guys enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new. Thank you guys again for 1,000 subscribers. I love you guys. Comment if this video helped you guys at all, and I'll see you guys in the next one.